Hey, what is going on, guys? So I know you are thinking the same thing that I'm thinking. Am I too late on Solana? Did I miss that freaking boat on Solana when everyone was saying that Solana is dead? It is not going to come back. It is hit too hard with the FTX debacle, and it is just not going to be the Ethereum killer. Well, I will tell you guys that we might be seeing Solana going to $200 and maybe even going past its all-time high, maybe even $200 by the end of the year. And this is even coming from Ivan on Tech, the OG. So guys, before we get into this full video, I want you to smash the like button, hit the subscribe button, and ding the bell to be notified, and we will get right into it on this cryptocurrency video about Solana. So let's look at Solana and let's look at this price movement right now and let's see where we're at, because look, if you see, this is the all-time highs. We were sitting at $260 at the different all-time high at our previous massive all-time high. And you can see here that we are coming up into the ranges where we had previous resistance. And once we break through that and we turn that resistance into support, we could be going into the ranges of $150 to $200 in the short term. So what does this mean? Does this mean that we jump in right now? Well, not necessarily. We still want to look at the charts. We want to look at the short time frames, and we want to look at these price levels and see where the RSIs are. We want to look and see what's happening, and we want to see that we are going to be getting supported to go into possibly $143. So the $143 is the level that I'm looking for. But in terms of price right now, we are sitting at $112. We moved substantially from this level of 67 bucks. We just crushed it from the initial low from the $35 where we had an entry. We closed this trade way too early though. If we would have kept this trade open, we'd be absolutely crushing it on Solana. But you know what? It's not too late. I personally think it's not too late, guys. I think that if Solana is moving up into the ranges of $150 to $200 and going past its all-time high and maybe be one of the strongest projects that could possibly flip Ethereum and give us some amazing ecosystem price movements. And now talking about Solana, you want to talk about the native dexes, and that's Orca and Radium. So you got Orca and you have Radium. So Radium and Orca is what you're going to want to look for when the Solana ecosystem really starts to pump. You can see that most of these are trying to get back to their all-time highs, and the all-time highs of these particular coins are really high valuation. You can see here that Radium had a all-time high of $17 to $18, and I believe that Orca doesn't show the same price data on here, but Orca was as high as that same price, $17 to $18, and being because those price valuations were when we were in the peak bull run, November 2021, when we saw Solana at those levels of being in the levels of the $200 ranges, going back into the daily prices. And you can see here that on November 21st, we saw that all-time high. And I truly believe that we will be getting back into those ranges, especially when we see Bitcoin going into breaking its all-time highs of 70,000 and going into 100K. We could be seeing Solana at possibly even around $500 per Solana. So going into Solana, you know, Solana is its own thing. You know, Solana is its own thing. This is why people like Solana. It's one of the best competitors for layer ones. And I think that with the Ethereum layer 2 scalables, this is a good competitor along with AVAX. And we want to go into the Solana ecosystem and remind you guys that they're involved with gaming, payments. They have Solana Pay. They have gaming stacks for builders, SDK kits for specifically for Solana. They have an NFT marketplace that are amazing. They have DeFi, like I mentioned with Orca and Radium and other DeFi protocols. They have DAOs. if you go into the actual chain itself, you go into DeFi Llama, and you see that Solana has been just crushing it. Solana was at the number 10 spot. Now Solana has gone to the number 5 spot in terms of the total value locked. In the past 7 days, it's increased by 28%. And on the month change, 190%, with a total value locked of $1.4 billion. And I want to show you guys that now you're probably wondering, okay, how can Solana get to this particular market to get to $200? And you'll say, okay, well, the market cap has to increase. You know, there has to be money injected into the market cap and into the ecosystem for it to actually do that $200 move. So let's calculate that. So we got the current market cap with the price $112 with the current market cap of 428 million. Or sorry, with the supply current market cap for 48 billion. So we're going to do that calculation. We use ChatGPT, and let's hide that. So required increase in market cap would have to go to 85 billion. So current market cap is sitting right now at current market cap is sitting at 48 billion. So we'd have to see a clear double in market cap. And if we look at where it's sitting right now in terms of its listing and numbers against all of the other cryptocurrencies in the top 10, we can see if that's possible. Is that possible? Ethereum is at $275 billion market cap. And if we're seeing Solana at that 48, I think it's possible that we could see that market cap go back into that range. It's happened before, so this is why I think people are wondering, okay, should I not get into Solana right now as it's getting up in those prices? It's moved up so much. But when something's bullish, you can't deny the pump. You can't deny the bullishness of something, and you don't want to fade it. You don't want to fade it, because now people that faded Solana at you know, when it was like $20, $30, and now it's sitting where it is and it's gotten the traction it has, you're feeling kind of, you're feeling it. But I'll tell you guys, even though we're talking about Solana, I'm going to give you one other project that I think we have not missed the boat on. I think that we have some more movements to go with Near Protocol. So Near Protocol is that other one where it's kind of almost similar to Solana. And Near Protocol is sitting at a market cap right now and almost getting up into the top 10. It's sitting at number 22, and the market cap is only 4 billion. So if you want to see some price movements like we're seeing with Solana, but you're thinking, okay, I want to get into something maybe a little bit earlier, Near still has that massive potential to get up into the top 10 when we start seeing that bull run, because Near Protocol has just as many partnerships as Solana does. And I'll tell you guys, if you're wanting to keep researching and get into these projects that have a good narrative, this is what you have to do. You have to look at and do research on these things, and I think Near Protocol is one of those things. So if you felt like you missed Solana, well, Near Protocol might be the next pick. But all right, guys, thank you so much for tuning into this video and talking about Solana with me. And I want you guys to know, don't feel the FOMO. Just make cool, collected, calculated decisions like a cool cucumber, and we will be successful in this cryptocurrency bull run. And I will see you guys in the next one. Peace.